Welcome to another episode of the BiGG Umbrella Podcast. That's big with two G's. I'm going to repeat that. That's big with two G's. And we got Hefe in the motherfucking building. What's going on, man?
What's good with you, man? How you doing today?
We living, man. We living. We already been catching up a little bit, touching on a little bit. So that's always good when we could get the good vibes going early on.
For sure.
So even just starting off, I know you said you were born and raised in San Diego. What part of San Diego you from?
Originally, I grew up in Lincoln Park, off 45th and Logan Ave.
Okay.
I lived over there for about like my first, I say 10, 11 years. And then I moved to Vegas for like 2 years, and I moved back here.
And what was it like for you living out there in Lincoln?
It was straight. I mean, I was comfortable. Wasn't nothing. Went through a little shit, but, you know, us as black men going through everything in any neighborhood, you know, same shit going in every hood, so.
Was you able to go through a high school out here in California?
Yeah, for sure. I graduated.
And where'd you go out in high school?
I went to Lincoln first, and then I went to left there, went to Patrick Henry, and then I went to High Tech High, and then I got kicked out of there, and then I went to what's it called? Mark Twain. It's a behavior school.
God damn, you went to a lot of high. How you going to hop in so many goddamn high schools?
Just going through shit. You know what I mean? Just being a badass kid. Just to put it like that.
So for you, basically, like now, how you saying like you went to a lot of different high schools, this and that. Like I went to, I believe, 3 different high schools.
Okay.
That was for me doing a lot of fighting in school. Just off top, like I mean, it was dumb as hell, but that was for me doing a lot of fighting in school. But for me, I mean, if somebody ever asked me like, why would you fighting so much? Like, was something going on home? For me, it wasn't nothing at home. It was just my fuse was just a little short,
right?
You know? And so that's for me. For you, what was it like? What was it like for you that you had to basically that had you on that level?
I mean, I guess I could relate to that, like having a short fuse. Shout out vitamin water. I've always had like a smooth head, but
right, same.
I don't know. I guess because I was fighting too, but I don't know. I don't want to just say too much because it's still shit that's that can relate to that to this day. That's connected. You know what I mean?
It's more so like I don't want to put nothing out there that could catch me up now.
Yeah,
type shit. Then we definitely there. Don't do that. That's never the move. That's not like I always say when we on this shit. If it's that, I'm not the one to. Hey, no, what was that? No, that's
come on.
We going into the next thing. So yeah, you was having a couple issues over there at schools and different shit while you was being transferred out and shit like that. What was life for you like in Vegas?
Shit, it was cool.
How old were you in Vegas?
I was like 13, 14.
Okay.
Yeah. I was living with my auntie and cousins out there. It was smooth.
I know it was hot as hell.
It was hot, bro. Hot winds. You ever experienced hot wind?
Oh yeah.
Like
Arizona, Vegas, that type of shit. It's like a desert.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Let me spark it. It was smooth, but I'd say Vegas is different. It's so fucking big. I ain't gonna lie, Vegas is big.
In what? I guess. And what means do you mean like Vegas is big?
The city is big. Like I stayed in North Las Vegas when I lived out there, and that's like one of the most northest, probably the northest part, of Vegas. And fucking living out there was smooth like the suburbs. My auntie, she had a smooth little pad. It wasn't no hood area or nothing like that. She had a smooth, nice little house out there. The people, I don't know, Vegas people weird.
Vegas people
like this is weird. Their vibe is weird.
You're gonna definitely have to tell me more like that, because I've been to Vegas a handful of times and stuff like that. So I couldn't tell you, because most time when I go to Vegas, people are not from Vegas that's out there with me. So for you, like what was weird as far as you say the people in Vegas is weird for you? To what were they weird to you about?
Let's say I go to like a bar or something, like a pool bar or some shit like that with the homies or some shit.
You was at the bar at 13?
Yeah.
God damn.
We went because I don't know. There was this one. I forgot what it was called. It was by
probably don't even say it because you was 13.
No, I don't know what it's called. But I tell you, it was by over there by Hot and Juicy. There's a couple locations. So if you know,
Hot and Juicy.
If you know, you know. That's the seafood place. Shout out Hot and Juicy. They fire on everything. Yeah, it was over there by Hot and Juicy, and fucking, we went into the bar. I don't know, like, it's just a lot of they definitely, it's still segregated out there.
Like that?
Yeah, to me, yeah. When I was like to be honest, bro, it was when I went there, it was like a black table, and this is inside the floor. It's a black table. There was like,
and when you say black table, the table isn't actually black. It's like black people got to sit
over here.
So they tell y'all when y'all first come in, like, oh,
nah, they're not telling you, but it's just when you walk in, like, that's just what's going on. Like, it's all the black people over here. There's a whole biker table over here, and then this whole Latino table over here. They doing that shit. But it was cool because that was probably one of the only bars I'll be able to get into, right, due to the situation. So we always went there, and it was straight. Like, I was a known face because I always went there, but it was definitely segregated. We always had the same table. You know what I mean? And we ain't changed pool tables or none of that. We always went to the same table. It was damn near the same people there. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't go through that shit out here.
And that's crazy to even feel like Vegas for you was still segregated.
Nah, for real.
At this point in time.
But this is a couple years back.
Right,
yeah,
right.
You feel me?
What was your drink of choice at 13?
I think I was fucking with that Henny still.
What the hell even made you want to start drinking at 13? And was you drinking like on a regular type shit?
Really. And
you was able to take your liquor?
Like, if the homie, like, because we wasn't, my older cousins, I was probably like 13. That's probably like 16, 17. So we wasn't able to just go get bottles.
Of course,
but
right.
They had plus because they was older. You feel me?
And
so
also, like, if you're not, you got to tell us, hey, you stand outside the liquor store.
You feel
like,
little shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But like, when they bracked it, when they had it, like, I don't know.
When you first, if you could remember, when you first had Hennessy at whatever age you was at, what was that? What did you feel when you drank it? You was like, oh, this shit is good. Or you was like, oh, god damn.
Nah, it definitely scratched my throat. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't no good taste, but like, I remember the experience.
Yeah. So that's what it was more so after that was like, okay, I see what I felt after drinking Hennessy.
And then it's like all the homies, my big cousins and shit, they was all turned up off of it. You feel me? So I was like, here, let Riley drink it. You feel me? Nigga, fuck around and drunk some. And then it just, we're just smooth with it ever since.
Yeah. With you starting to drink at so early, do you feel like that might have even maybe influenced you more in school? Because you was more so like feeling like you was like older already. Because when you was at 13, you wasn't even doing stuff that a 13-year-old is doing. You was doing stuff.
I didn't let it get to my head, and I wasn't like a heavy drinker at that. Like I didn't, like I mean, if the cousin or something, my cousin or something had it, I'd tap the bottle or whatever, but.
And not even the drinking part. Just you were more associated probably with older people.
I've always felt not like that, but like I've always felt like I was mature for my age just due to the situation of how I grew up. You feel me? It was just me and my mom. You feel me? So.
Well, yeah, I know that motherfucking story like to the fullest. Like that was me. I mean, I'm an only child. Well, prior, different things now. But yeah.
Same here. I was the only child for like my first 14 years.
Then I found out who my dad is, and he got a whole bunch of kids. So it was like, oh wait, that's you not. So then adapting to that, and now even saying, like you said, that's like your whole life, and now adapting to it and saying like, oh, you guys, brother, sister, this, boo, boo, boo. I'm good. I got this whole still motherfucker right now.
Come on.
Yeah, and adapting to that now, like you saying. So that's like I know exactly what you're feeling. So now it's like you saying, like you grew up with your moms and stuff. So like, you with your mom, that relationship, was that a tight relationship, or that was something that was not the best?
Me and my mom, we had a good relationship. We always had a good relationship, but it was always more of we've had a mom and son relationship, but we had like more of like a best friend relationship.
That's what I got with my mom.
At the same time, you feel me? Like we was more it was
always respect.
Yeah, but we was always cool, bro. We was always, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like that with my mom.
Like if you look up my government name right now, the only picture that's gonna be on Google is gonna be me and my mom. And that was when we was like younger. Because it's my name on it, my government name on it. But like it's deep. You feel me? It's always been me and my mom.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like I'm like that with my mom. Like you said, like she your mom, but we grew up like best friends type shit. Still to this day, like I talk to my mom every day. Like I talk to her every day. Like she know about my podcast. She know everything. So
on everything.
It's like that. So for you, now you go, what you said, 14 years. So you was 14 when you found out who your real dad was.
Nah, I knew him. He just wasn't in my life.
Yeah. So then when he came around, how old was you?
Yeah, really. I mean, he came around, but it wasn't like,
oh, I'm here, son,
you feel me?
type shit. Mm-hmm.
So but I had my mom, she had her boyfriend or whatever, and they had a kid. They still together to this day, and I got a little sister. So that's been my dad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to step in and seeing, like, I know you, like you said, you know who your real dad is, and for you to see somebody step in who not even your biological dad, what was that like for you?
all I could do is appreciate that to the fullest. Right. I didn't ask for it. You feel me? He just took me in with his his arms. You feel me? And never let go. Mm-hmm. So I can be nothing but grateful for that. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely. Like, and that's even good to hear, because honestly, a lot of people don't even talk about shit like that. Mm-hmm. But for me, like on this podcast, I always touch on just everything. Like I said, like I ain't have nothing written down. It's just something going off of the vibe that I got going for the podcast. Yeah. And I always touch on shit like that, because that's what, when you really break down somebody's story, that's where they came from. Yeah. That's what they are today. Shit like that. Like so it'd be different like that. So, and like you even touched on how you always kind of felt you was a little older, even growing up, like starting at 17, you was already starting to live at your own spot.
Facts.
What is that like, having to even maintain bills and everything, so on and so forth? Shit. At 17.
Just being that shit, trapping. That's what I was doing at the time, just getting money.
That's gotta be like a big ass experience. Like I know you said like you didn't let stuff go to your head, but you at such a young age being able to afford an apartment, like at 17, people at 28, 30, 40, they still living shit, maybe their grandma, their mama house, or in the back room and shit. Mm-hmm. So like, when you realized what you was doing, what was that experience like for you? Was it like it was normal for you, or what was that like?
It was normal. Wasn't nothing crazy, because when I was living with my mom, I had my own, you feel me? I was to myself, I had my own space. You feel me? Like, it was just, she moving out. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Yeah.
Because she ain't moved far either. Like, I always went and checked up on her. So, I mean, it was just, I got the house to myself. You feel me? And there's been times where, she went and did her little shit, or she was out for, say, a week or so or some shit like that. And nigga been home. You know what I'm saying? Just little shit. So, it wasn't nothing major.
It was kind of prepping you already for that.
I guess you could say.
Yeah. Because like you said, like at some time she wasn't here for this, and like, okay, well, I know what I gotta do.
I mean, shit, like I said, I was independent. I cooked myself. I did everything for myself. You feel me? So she raised me well at a young age. So I was always, she trusted me. I can say that. She definitely trusted me.
And that's always feel good when somebody trusts you to like the fullest. That even make you more so feel like I ain't gonna let you down, because you put that trust in me.
Fact.
Yeah, so that's always big. What inspired the hustle mentality at a young age? Because most people would be like, "Oh, I gotta go get a job." What made you think like I'm not gonna do the job? Or did you try the job route first?
No, yeah. I mean, I have no shame in getting a job. You feel me?
The 9 to 5, of course.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Get it how you live.
Yeah.
I say like what inspired me, or I'm not gonna say I had the inspiration. I said I had to drive. Something that what drove me is the fact that, like, speaking on my pops, and not to sit here and give him clout, because fuck that nigga, but it's like knowing that I'm his only child. You feel me? Nigga been remarried, then all his shit. You feel like pretty much the nigga got it. Like he was able the whole time to be in my life. You feel me? And take care of me and my mom's, and he didn't.
He just didn't.
And it's the fact that like now he wanna like, apparently he's a preacher or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that'll piss
me off. It's just like, you feel me? It's just like weird little shit. You feel me? Like it's like if he could do that, and me knowing like what's going on, then this know like my destiny got to be way greater than what he got going on. You feel me?
Like you just now said like what he came from prior, and now like you said, now he's being a preacher. So it's like obviously what he was prior to first is like, if you could be that and now you this, it's like, oh well shit, I know what the road ahead for me is. So it's like that's what kind of inspired. Exactly. So it's kind of like his downfall and where he's at now made you realize like, oh well shit, if he could do that, shit, I know what I could do. Exactly. What I'm pushing for.
Exactly.
And now, do he know the journey you're on now?
I'm pretty sure no.
You and so I mean, and not even to get all too deep. Like when the last time you spoke to him, and if so, did you tell him that you're doing this?
I ain't spoke to him last time. I seen him. I seen him at Mission Beach out here in San Diego. It was me and the homie and my girl. We was driving in. It was crazy. It was the weirdest situation ever. We was pulling into the parking spot, right? And this lady's flagging me down. And the lady that
like come park this way?
Yeah.
Right.
The lady that's flagging him down or flagging us down is his wife.
Wow.
So
did you know that already?
No, I didn't. So I'm just thinking. So I see him come around the car or coming to the car or something like that, and then he just do like the weirdest. Like he just put his hands out like come talk to me type shit. But it was weird because like it's like our situation. You feel me? So it's like
let's not put on the front like we just so
not
good.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not
like
that
you ain't ever called me before like saying let's talk. But now you see me like, hey, let's talk. Like no, but go ahead and finish though.
No, yeah. So I didn't even park there. I just drove past his ass.
Oh damn.
Damn. So I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't going for that. Cause like I'm not about to sit here and act like it's cool. Like you may be telling her, you feel me, or
right.
Me and my son's situation is this, but it's not. So I'm not about to sit here and give in to that.
Right.
Like it's how I feel.
Right. And if you do come around, if you do, I mean you do. If you don't, then you don't. I mean that's really life. Because I mean, like we just spoke about, like he
at this
had
point,
choices
I'm not
he
even
made.
tripping on him.
Right.
Because it's like I done went through my life so much without him. You feel me? So it's like I'm not about to sit here be waiting on a nigga to, I want to be your dad now,
right.
or I want no, it's good. I got a dad.
And I was just about to say, plus you already got a father figure in your life that's been there, like you said, held on and never let go. So
facts.
And definitely not gonna downplay him for what he's done. So
facts.
It is what it is now. When did you even start being interested in doing music?
Shit. I don't know. I think I went through a program, which is actually the same program that I worked at for a little bit. It's called the Davis Hart Foundation. The founder is Brandon Stepp. Shout out to him. He's a good dude. The person who got me in the program was Joe, but I'm pretty sure Brandon was of knowing of that. But
had a hand in it.
Yeah, but
right.
Joe was the first person that I met as a kid, and I went there and just started making beats.
How old were you when you met him?
Probably like 11, 12.
And you was already interested in making beats.
Yeah, they had like this program.
Damn.
Yeah, the program is great. Like they go into juvenile hall, allow them to create beats.
You was in juvenile hall?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Not.
But that's just a program that they have for sure.
They did that. They went into juvenile hall. They allowed them to create beats and stuff. And I don't know the exact. I mean, I do know. It's just scraping my head right now.
Yeah. I mean, especially when she'll be on the spot and you trying to think.
They pretty much
like that.
They need way more spotlight than they have for what they do. Like
And what was that program you said was called?
It's called the Davis Hart Foundation.
Okay.
They do a lot of stuff for kids. They allow They have programs where they allow.
And
kids.
they in San Diego?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're down off F Street. No, not F Street. They're down off G Street. G and 16th. Yeah, right off the freeway. And then they're right off that freeway that you're going into San Diego or going down to downtown.
Like when you're in 94.
And then when you lead out, it's like in the middle. It's right in between there, right across the street from the Chevron right there. But yeah, they have a lot of programs where they come in to let kids make beats, make songs, stuff like that. And I mean, it was inspiring for me because that was probably the first thing. My first little taste in music. And then Brandon, he actually let me go home with some equipment.
Is he the founder?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely have to look into that.
Yeah, for sure. I can connect you with him for sure. He started in his garage and then it just grew into to where he's at. He has a nice facility now. But he actually gave me some equipment. And I had a little studio in the house for a little bit.
That mean he believe in you.
Huh?
I mean he believe in you. He was willing to give you some equipment.
Yeah. I guess you could say that. I mean, nowadays we can't. I mean, it's not like that. It's really the message of the thing. I'm just talking shit. Yeah, I mean, but you can't go down there and record. As an adult, which is cool. Like it's nothing wrong with that. It's because it's the whole message is for the kids. It's
so
not,
they expecting like you as an adult, you should be able to
I mean, it's not specifically that. It's deeper than that. Cause it's like it's not for. I mean, this isn't for that. This is for the kids.
Right.
You feel me? This is for us to be able, the kids to have a space
right.
to come in and do. This isn't for us to come in and be gang, and we're not. This isn't that environment. You know what I mean? This is a cool environment, clean family, comfortable.
You want to
space.
set it up for the kids.
You feel what I'm saying? So and that's what he pushes in, and he's stand on that, and that's nothing but respectable. But you know, it's just he has probably one of the nicest. He has like 1, 2, 3. They just built their 4th one. He has like 4 recording studios or 4 recording booths, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4th one, and he has a podcast room in there. He has and 4 recording booths, and and he has it set up through RedNet where you can like record anywhere throughout the. I don't know. It's crazy. The whole situation is crazy. It's like one of the wickedest studios out in San Diego, but the sad thing is it's not open to the public. You know what I mean? It's the crazy part. But
see, and that's another reason we started this, because this, like, you just telling me something about San Diego, I had no idea about that. Yeah. So yeah, but keep going.
No, yeah, it's just a cool. But
like you said, it's just not open to the public, though.
No, yeah,
like, it's set up for the kids.
I mean, it's for the kids. I mean, it's open to the public. It's open for the kids. You feel me? It's not an open studio where we got a couple hours here. No, that's not what's going on down there. It's a cool environment, which is cool because it's like a lot of places don't have that. You feel me? And at least San Diego, we definitely don't have that. So it's good to be able, my little sister, if I inspire her to rap, which I hope I do not, because I don't want her to get into it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's not nothing like that. But if she wanted to, you know what I'm saying, I point her in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Rather than having me to feel I got to take her to a studio, have her in that environment. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just little shit. You know what I mean? I definitely, because I grew up by myself a lot. So my little sister, like, I be like, all right, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I anything with kids, her. You know what I mean? Like I'll be on that.
So for you, like you bring up, like I wouldn't want her in that environment. What's the studio environment? Because I'm sure, I mean, you've been doing this. What's the studio environment like for you? Is it something you enjoy? Like, it's just something you wouldn't want her in?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I wouldn't want her in. I mean, even if I did take her to a regular session, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I would want her to have an experience with it. You know what I mean? Like at Davis Harp, they're giving an actual experience. You getting taught how to do shit. You know what I mean? At a regular studio, it'll just be us booking a session. You want to make a song? Okay. She gonna get in there and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Right. And it's gonna sound, hook it up, make it sound cool. Mm-hmm. And then that's that, rather than her going down there and, being around comfortable people, just loving and stuff like that, gonna love on her and be able to, teach her stuff. They teach her how to, teach her how to make beats, teach you how to record yourself, do a whole bunch of stuff, get the full experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't know. It's just deep. I just rather her, just even in, it's not saying if I wanted her to do specifically music, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, in that realm. If I ever did that, I'd rather her go through, you know what I'm saying, be down there and some shit. You know what I mean?
And did you ever try another realm of music, or did you stick to rap?
I do. I'm an artist, bro. I'm not a rapper. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm an artist. I create anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just made like a old school type of sounding song. You feel me? That a lot of people want me to get on the radio. So I'm in the works of doing that. I haven't even dropped it yet.
You said they want you to get on the radio.
They want me to put that song on the radio.
Oh.
Yeah, like, cause it's a clean song. It's no cussing or none of that, and I don't know. I mean, it was smooth to me. It wasn't this so crazy song and I recorded it, but a lot of people like it. The people that I played it.
And when you made that, was that that was a while ago, or it was recently you made it?
It was probably like a week ago.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
And it's already getting like good reviews on it from a week ago.
Yeah, but because it's not out, but the people that I sent it to, right. Yeah, they're telling me, yeah, they like it.
And how you feel about it?
I got so much music I didn't drop yet. Like, I just recently, you probably can't even find my music right now because I'm switching over my distribution. I was on DistroKid. I'm switching over to TuneScore right now. So,
and for those who really, for me, myself, who don't know, like you said, I switching over to distribution. What does that mean specifically?
That's pretty much how you put your music out. Mm-hmm. So like me, I'm an independent artist.
So with you doing that doesn't mean you're going through somebody else. Is it like an app or it's a subscription?
It's I don't know how to say it. It's a company.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a company. They have a website where you go on and you pay for, you know, your licensings or whatever and stuff, and you gotta go get your. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff behind it. You gotta go get your BMI, your ASCAP. Like it's other businesses. I mean, if you're taking an independent route and you don't have a deal, which most artists don't, you should, you know, go get all your extra licensings and stuff. So,
right.
you know, let's say if you do get that big break, but
you have all that shit.
You have all that shit, because if you don't, a label come to you, they're probably going to tax you for that. You know, they're going to look like tax you for that, meaning they're going to take all this out of what your deal will end up looking like, rather than you bringing something to the table. And then now, you know, you can sit here and be like, okay, well, now you have to work with what I have going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you already have your own distribution. You have your own
so it's like
marketing.
Like you said, I've almost been doing it already without you guys.
Exactly. So like, really, it would be the conversation of what am I getting out of you? You know what I'm saying? That I'm not already getting, and they would have to work out that conversation, which I'm sure it would be more publicity. You know, different stuff that they have access to that you don't as an artist. But yeah, just little shit like
Cause like you just said, you switching over now your distribution.
No, yeah.
And what made you want to switch now?
I looked into more like what DistroKid. Well, really, one of my boys, shout out to G Fazo, he had gained me up a lot on like being independent and shit like that, and different websites and stuff to go through. And he had told me like TuneScore, they actually like market your music in a loan as a sense, rather than DistroKid, they just put your music out.
And just hope somebody,
you know, you got to promote it yourself.
They're gonna
you know
put you in a realm where people listen to this type of music.
Well, yeah, they're gonna put your music out, but they're just not gonna promote it. You know what I mean? Like TuneScore, they put their song in Spotify playlist. They put you in different.
Shit.
Yeah, they do different stuff for you. Where it may not look like it's too much, but it's more than, you know what I mean?
What you getting.
Right, and it's more that you may not be able to do, you know, at the time. So just little shit that that they're offering that I'm, you know, looking forward to messing with.
And do you plan on staying independent?
Yeah.
So, and like you said, like if that record, I guess, deal came to the table, it would more so be, the conversation would be, what are you guys doing for me that I'm not able to do for myself?
I mean, it could be like a promotional deal, or, you know, or like I don't know.
But never want to sign off the rights to your music.
Yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna do that. Nah.
And what even inspired that mentality? I already have a business mindset as to the legalities and everything you need behind music.
Nipsey. He did it. I mean, and it's just like he set the ball game, like being independent, like, you know, just owning businesses and showing the mindset of there's more, you know, to it out here than just the hood. You know what I mean? So just listening to his music and I listen to him talk, like a lot of his interviews and stuff like that. He gave a lot of game. I'd say I took from him being independent as an artist, invest, and own property.
So that's basically like that's the goal that you looking to obtain.
For sure. Real estate, all of that. Yeah.
You also, this was when we was talking about a little earlier, you were saying like you was working to do commercials.
Yeah. So
what was that like?
Back to the Day Was Hard Foundation. I had left for a little bit when I first started doing the beat thing, and then when I came back to work, I'd say it was probably like 9 months ago. When I left or when I came back, you know, just going down there and just having conversations, just seeing faces and stuff. They had told me about a program that they had called BiGG, and they pretty much just like shoot commercials. Well, not just shoot commercials, but they shoot videos.
And you was involved on the production side of things?
Yeah, for sure. That's really, I mean, what BiGG is. It's short for business pod, but it's because that's the long-term thing. It's supposed to set you up and teach you, you know, like stuff.
The tools.
Of owning the business. But what we actually did, like work-wise, was shoot videos I shot a video for the city of San Diego. I shot a video for Sony Electronics with them at their facility up somewhere up north. I forgot exactly where. Rancho Bernardo, I think. and then like a couple of other places, the Drake up in LA. And they teach you how to shoot videos. They have like over, I say 200,000 in Sony equipment.
Damn.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of Sony equipment and other equipment too, but mainly Sony they rock with. Due to because they have a connection with Sony, a solid connection. And pretty much they teach you, how to shoot, how to edit, and they just throw you out there. My first day there, they threw me out on the shoot. I didn't know nothing about a camera, but they gave me a gimbal. They gave me a Ronin, DJI. I just was off with it from there. Just ran with it and just just going through practices and stuff. I just grew with it, and I had like I got like a lot of videos under, like, I guess you could say under what would you say? What would you call it? What's the word? Like in your catalog, you know what I mean? Like a lot of videos I have under my catalog that I've shot, that are like real professional,
right?
Like real crazy too.
And for you, so that was kind of the upside of those. What was kind of the downside of working at that spot, if it was any?
I just felt like I was getting treated unfair in situations. You know what I mean? Like I'm not none to talk down because I learned a lot from them. But I just felt like it was my time to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they were respective of that, and just that's what it was.
Left on good terms. So what type of reception have you been getting from putting your music out here in San Diego?
Nothing but love. I mean, the haters gonna hate. You always gonna if you don't get hate, you're not doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying to me? But I haven't been nothing but love. I have shows back to back since the last 2 years. Can't remember a month I haven't performed. You know what I mean? And now I'm actually getting paid. I mean, of course, you got to start somewhere. So before, I was performing for free. Just trying to get my name out there and stuff for my music. But now I'm getting deposited, for shows and stuff like that. Appearances, little stuff like that. You know what I mean? Walkthroughs. So it's not the same that it was before. So I guess you could say it's straight elevation.
Yeah. And for you to secure that bag, is that something you have to go through a management, or you are talking to these people off top?
I do a lot of stuff myself, but I do have a couple people that I use.
In them type
I'm
of
not
situations.
Gonna say I'll say not use. That's a bad word, but like I have.
They help you out
right
in them situations.
For sure.
So definitely, so like it's always good to. Obviously, you can't do everything by yourself.
Yeah.
And even now, on some people like at Daygo, you made some. Did you make music with Marvin Beats?
Yeah, I did. Shout out to Marvin.
Yeah. What was that experience like?
It was crazy. Marvin's a talented producer. He's worked with everybody in Daygo. First time me and Marvin had a session probably like 2-3 years ago back. It was at a studio in Santee. I don't remember what song we made, but just always a good vibe over there.
Yeah.
Just being in the studio.
Yeah. With your music, who basically inspired you to have the type of style that you got? Where did that even come from?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, because I have a lot of different type of styles of music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I do a lot of I like doing, well, if I like the beat, because a lot of artists, well, some artists, I don't like them. I just like their song choice or their beat choice, their beat selection. You know what I mean? So I have like a lot of remixes that I do, just on little beats and stuff like that. And people will say I sound like this or sound like that. So not in really regards to their opinion, but I don't really have like somebody I go to.
Right.
Like if you look at my catalog or my playlist on my music, is a whole bunch of different shit. You know what I mean?
It's more so like I picked something I liked from here, and here, and I threw that.
It's nothing specific, to be honest.
Yeah. What's been some of the hardest parts about the music game for you?
Excuse me. The fact that probably Daygo don't really have a good spotlight. You know, I mean, we do enough. Our name is for sure out there, but it's like we have a lot of talent out here that's not recognized. You know what I mean? So I feel like if we had a bigger media scene, a bigger promotional scene, you know, in-house for us, then that'd be big for us for in regards to the music side.
Right. So with that being said, that's some of the hardest parts of the music shit for you. What's been some of the best, I guess, aspect for the music scene for you? And it's not even regarding Daygo, just period for you in music.
I say like networking and just being able to meet people, been around, you know, people. I mean, I don't look at people. People say celebrity like they're just people to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I've been around.
I kind of explained that to somebody the other day.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't really
being starstruck and shit like that.
Yeah, like I don't really do that. Nor that like that's I don't know. It's just cool. You know what I mean? It's cool meet people. You know, and get game. You know, like that's really my thing. I just would rather just talk to you and figure out how you got there. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, definitely.
Like
so that's been some of the best parts was the networking. What's been like your favorite show that you like performed at? Because like you said, you've been performing for a minute now.
Probably I had a show with Twista last October. Out here at the Holding Company. It wasn't my biggest show, but it was probably like I'm cold as fuck. It's freezing out here. Fucking blowing everything.
Hey, see if you could get that fucking fire going.
I'm trying to. That motherfucking not working.
Some of the business aspects of music. I mean, of the music game. We kind of touched on earlier. What is it that you had to kind of watch out for? That you've been through. It's like now, okay, I went through these situations, and now I know to watch out for that.
Janky promoters. Janky promoters for sure.
But like you were saying, they so damn good. How is it something that you watch out for? Like you said, they wrap it up in the best looking gift and put a bow on it.
To me, like at least when I first was going through my shit in those experiences, like, I mean, I was younger. It's like I was downtown in clubs, 13, 14, 15. Like
that's crazy.
Yeah, out here, yeah, it's crazy. I'm bro to this day. Even I ain't 21 yet. Even though I'm
right.
You know what I'm saying? So to this day, I say just knowing, looking at the bigger picture, like you gotta be. I mean, at least me going through that, I was able to develop like being able to not. I ain't gonna say like not be able to tell everything about a person, but like, you know,
you get the vibe.
Yeah, and then like I can paint most of the picture. I'll have a good 65, % of your whole vibe just based off an interaction
of how you presented yourself.
Right now, now I say before just niggas, try to talk you out your ass, and say it's this, and just really want your money. You think, now you just spend on this money and shit, and it ain't what it seems. So, but now, what I'm saying, going through those experiences it's not that. And like I said, I'm glad I'm diggers. If I didn't, you'd
probably be going through them now.
Exactly, you still wouldn't have known. So it ain't nothing but, like you said earlier, just a lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not, like you said, it's not a loss. It's just a lesson.
Right, not a loss, but a lesson for sure.
And now with you now have figuring out those things, what's like what's the next for you right now? What's in the works for you right now?
Really production. I'm trying to get like me not working where I was at. I want to, just get more into freelance. I got a guy who I met on Instagram. Shout out my boy Lucas. He does a lot of stuff. He worked on a independent movie that's actually going on out here. I forgot. I think it's Bluebird or I forgot. Baby Blue. I think it's called Baby Blue.
And that's out here in San Diego?
Yeah, I think it's called the Baby Blue film. And they actually have their own Instagram for it. And I think I was just on like just looking through some shit, and I found like they had a picture of their cast crew, and they had everybody's names and what they did, and I'm gonna have
to look that up.
Yeah. And I went through and followed the director. Like everything that I did down there, or at David's Harp, the foundation, like production wise, like editing, PA, Gaffer, Grip, all that stuff. I just went and followed them on that, and just trying to freelance and network. You seeing what I can get into and work with out here, and I came across my boy Lucas, and we got some stuff we working on. Supposed to be coming up with a couple of music videos. We supposed to be shooting like some real movie like music videos and some other stuff. That I'm not gonna put out there yet, but that's in the works for sure. And y'all definitely go look at the Baby Blue film.
Yeah.
And check out Lucas for sure.
Definitely. Do you enjoy the artist side or the production side more?
I've experienced both. I say production. I like creating. You know what I mean? And I can still create as an artist, but it's like, to me, when you're an artist, like, you're only prone to just making music. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather do everything. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, like, production, like, artist is production. If you think about it, you're producing something. So it's like, I'd rather say like I'm a producer or something like that than rather say I'm like a rapper. You know what I mean? Because I like to create anything, rather it's film, rather if it's music, rather it's just little shit. I like to cook too. You know what I mean? So
definitely, that's
you know
me.
what I
At
mean?
home, like I'm the home chef at home.
You know what I mean? For
like
sure.
A motherfucker. I just picked up the air fryer, so we doing that like
Hell
recently shit now. So
hell yeah,
just pick that up.
On God.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I just like to create, bro.
So with that being said, do you ever see yourself kind of veering off from making? I mean, as far as like rapping and other things of music and just doing producing.
I want to like my first like dream was like engineering. So like I don't know, like I want to get into like I don't know, just when I get my ducks in a row, be able to like start like a like a manufacturing business or just making some shit. I don't know what yet, you know what I mean?
Right. It's just like a thought process that you got going.
Having my own type of product, you know what I mean? Or something that people could use that's definitely gonna last long. I don't know what's going on yet, but it's gonna come up for sure.
Right.
I think too wild.
Definitely. And what you saying, like how close you are with your mom, is your mom's closest, like, I mean, is your mom's proud of the moves you've been making?
Like, is she in on it? Like,
no, is she just proud of the moves?
Oh, yeah, is she proud? I didn't hear what you say. Oh, yeah, she's definitely proud of me.
Like, she's supporting what you've been doing.
Yeah, definitely. That's my mom. You know what I mean? So anything I ask or need her, she got me, and she's always there to pick up the phone when I call her, and she's always letting me know how proud of me I am, or proud of her, or proud of me. You know what I mean? How proud, or whatever.
That she proud of you.
Yeah, for sure. And that I mean a lot to her. Definitely. You know what I mean?
And always hearing that back, just especially back from mom, like like you said, best friends, like that always mean a lot in the end.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, bro, because not having a dad, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get that from over there. So you mean a lot when your mom tell it to you, bro.
Definitely, that's the one who's been there forever. So that's always your rock. She's solid. This is where I always like to let everybody know where they can reach you, like on your socials, anything you got coming out new. Just that's what I promote yourself. That's what my shit is.
I don't even know my Instagram. It's _. My Instagram is _JEFNER _ Jefner. And then I got my I got an EP finna drop on April 1st. You're either gonna do April 1st, April 4th, the 1st or the 4th. I don't know yet, but everything's done. Just waiting on a drop date. So y'all be waiting for that. I mean, I know my people is waiting, so. Yeah.
And for sure, I always let them know, like, definitely let them know what podcast that you was on.
This is the BiGG Umbrella Podcast with 2 G's. Talking about it.
Definitely. We love it. And with that being said, it's a wrap. And that's how we fucking do that.
Let's do it.
Well, let's get some tacos, nigga. Can we really get some tacos? You trying to get some tacos? Let's get some tacos, nigga.